Greetings everybody, this is Sabin Dimitrov, aka Dens for the Astro Wolf, and it is a pleasure to have you guys here for my next video. So there are going to be a lot of updates going on with my current commander setup, and you guys are going to be seeing some crazy stuff coming up. So first of all, my Orochi is now going to be having the max level equipment. And then my Rogers has kind of been set back to the secondary defensive commander equipment. And as you guys can see, I updated my first piece of equipment. So what happened is that I got rid of the kind of crappy, Gift of the Valkyrie. And when you recycle level 40 equipment, you get like 5 level 40 robots, or 4 level 40 robots, and then you get 1 level 45 robot, which is called nanobots. And those bad boys are awesome. And I did a little bit of talking around, and I wanted to see some stuff that was going on. And yeah, as you guys can see, I decided to do this one right here, because this one at level 40 is 20% total damage reduction. And then this one at level 41 is 30.6% total damage reduction. So obviously you're going to be seeing a 50% bigger increase if I increase the Beetlejuice more. And so I'm very, very happy with how that is working out. This guy is a big old grumpy grump butt, because he's always a grump butt. But what can you do? Am I still gonna win? Ha! Yep, I still won. Ha! Smart. And I lost 32,000. He lost 96,000. Eat that. Wanted to be Mr. Grumpy Pants. But yeah, so as you guys can see, my new equipment is actually helping me sustain a lot of hit from the enemy, and I actually am dodging some of the hits while all my hits are hitting, which is really, really cool. And as you guys can see, I have 4 robots, so we actually were able to heal ourselves pretty substantially. And as you guys can see on the right of the screen, that had just happened. Our corrosive armor came through, as well as our counter striker. Our counter striker is slightly higher than Paladin, and as you guys can see, we are socking it out. We're really doing these guys some solid damage. So next time this guy hits me, he's gonna have a lot of damage done to him. Yep, there we go. I wonder what this guy's 4th ability is. It's probably absolute defense. But yeah, so as you guys can see, we are really socking it out to each other. But as you guys can see, he has less troops than me. So we're just gonna fast forward through this, because you guys kind of get the gist of this. Put a couple origin in the 5th slot of... oh. Now, I am going to try something interesting and sock him with a tier 12 march. Like that. Because I've been told that this is really effective. So, boom. And we can see how that works out. Oh yeah, look at that. I lost like 1/6 the amount of soldiers that I lost previously. So let's take a look at this bad boy, because I have been told that having tier 12 soldiers in slot 6 is the way to go. And so we're gonna see how that does for the first few rounds. Oh, that's nice. I cut him down by almost by a third because the origin has the terror space and uh, the health points I have built back into Orochi is pretty darn nice. Um, and then once I probably get uh oh, what do you call it, once I get more gem sets, that will allow me to help offset more of the damage that's done to me. So as you guys can see, my airships are taking no damage whatsoever, and that is really, really good. And that means unless someone is running a massive one slot bust commander, that will give my origins a chance to actually be prepared to attack. And that slot has been cleared. So as you guys can see, we are actually are cutting through Paladin pretty easily. And that is what I've been told that makes a strong build, is that you run on slot 6 when dealing with one slot bus commanders will allow you to actually cut through them. While dealing with other commanders, having your tier 12 in slot 1 is a decent idea because the damage received is much less. But yeah, I mean, it's really, really cool. And it's fun being able to see new equipment and skills set in. So that makes me very, very happy that I listened, because my Hercules protection and other what do you call it? The Hercules protection and the Cephas Majesty are coming in really nice, and that is making it so that way it's very difficult for the enemy to regain health points. Now, I don't know if my friend over here is running Cephas Majesty, but that's what I've been told is the best when it comes to fighting against Reinhardtens, which is mostly what I'm going to be using this guy for. But the nice thing, though, is that he is very useful for almost anything, and even Sister Wolves have trouble with him because of that. But yeah, as you guys can see, I was able to cut through him pretty well while losing like only 6,054 seagulls, while he lost 204,000 seagulls. So that is really, really good. I love it how grumpy Paladin gets. It's he has anger issues like me, and that makes me laugh. But yeah, like that's really, really funny. Uh, so pretty much, if you have the right kind of commander, even Orochis have trouble. That's the thing. The damage reduction is really what pulls you through. Damage reduction, health points, and defense. So as you guys can see, well, so what happened is that when you recycle a level 40 piece of equipment, you get I think you get 4 or 5 of these primary AI robots. No, you get 4 primary AI robots, and then you get 1 nanobot, which increases your equipment 1 level closer to level 45. Now, unfortunately, you can't skip over levels like you can from levels 0 to 40. Unfortunately, it's all robot based at this point, and that's the part that is extremely frustrating to deal with. But the good thing, though, is that that means my commanders will actually... Ooh, that switched. I forgot that switched. Gee, what occurs? So yeah, I had a pretty crappy gift of the Valkyrie, and since Orochi is going to be my new top commander for defense, and then Rogers is going to be put as secondary. Well, yeah, I mean, I feel bad for doing this to Rogers because I absolutely love Rogers. I really, really do. And his defensive stance is really, really good. If they ever allow a fifth ability to be added to a commander, I am totally doing defensive stance. Or, just to piss off people even more, I might do Eastwood's Natural Force. Because imagine having two abilities to heal, as well as a passive ability that makes you virtually unkillable. But I don't know. It's just kind of fun thoughts to break through. But so my good friend Owl, no, my good friend Hawaiian has let me know that even though this is a walker set, because this set is green, the 3 sets is green for the total damage reduction, that adds on to my already 50%. Now, it doesn't show 60% for the total damage reduction right here. It shows 50.6%. But with my Arc Hull and with my Cassiopeia set, that is actually 65.6% total damage reduction. And then if I run the Aegeas, that is 70.6% total damage reduction. So that is really freaking good. And here's some interesting facts about my situation with my vision. So, I had to get new prescription because of my surgery, right? Let's see why. And then so apparently my old prescription for my old glasses before all this surgery stuff happened was actually considerably stronger than what my prescription is now. And they were doing I went to Costco because I have a gold membership there. And I did a lot of research with them. I talked with them. I got my new appointment done today. I got my new input done today. I got my new paperwork submitted to the DOL today, and I got all that taken care of today. And I got new prescription, and I was talking with some of the people there, and they know their stuff. Apparently, my prescription is much less than it was before all these surgeries. So silicone oil can make your vision much better. It can also make your vision much worse. That's the thing. Depending on what your prescription already is, it can make your vision over-focused, or it can help your vision focus. Because my vision is actually good enough during the day to drive without glasses. But at nighttime is when I'm going to need the correction. And I was talking with the ophthalmologist who was helping me do my test, and they agreed. And my visual acuity is 20/60 plus, which means it's better than 60, but not as good as 55. And that means what it is that it's the severe chart test. But I have been notified by my doctor that my vision will continue to improve and clear up as I heal up. Remember, we are about in a 4th week after surgery, and my vision will continue to improve as time goes on. But so in 90 days, if my vision gets better, I can get a new prescription and new glasses free of charge, and get like a new test done. And they have some crazy advanced equipment in the Costco's ophthalmology area, and they were doing some tests on my eyes and checking stuff out, and they were very happy that the scar tissue has not gone toward the center of my vision. I don't ever use a full slot of troops. I'm almost at 250 tier 11. Oh, I see. My Vega is 727 tier 12. Maybe I should shed off 300k from him. Yeah, so you guys see, sometimes having a really giant defense commander like Orochi is a good way to go. Yeah, I mean, as you guys can see, my Vega is 657,214 leadership. And then my Rogers is 315,667 leadership. And as you guys can see, my Orochi is only 29,717%. And like it is, I agree. I don't ever use a full march of Vega. So if his full march goes down like maybe 60, that's probably for the best. But as you guys have seen, he does a really, really good job at socking it to the enemy when he gets that hit in. So maybe it is better to run smaller marches from Vega, just because even though I may not do as much damage in total every time, less chance of me making a mistake and really screw myself over. And that way I will have 300k leadership commanders. So that is what I'm thinking. And that means instead of being 727, it'll be like, oh gee, like 353 maybe airships. And that's actually not exactly a bad thing. And there's still a lot of improvement I need to do for Rogers. I still need to get him the new Antares and the new other one, but I was looking at the Holy Grail, and as you guys can see, this is total health points boost of 200%, while the Holy Grail is total health points boost of 70%. So that's not gonna go up very much, is it? So we upgrade that. Yeah, it's only 72%. So, in all honesty, having Rogers as my secondary defense commander, I might need to stay with the Meteor. But the total damage reduction is what really helps a defensive commander last. So that is what I might be swapping over to. Is that I might be okay, so there is a Phantom. Yeah, I think I got rid of my other Phantom, unfortunately. Oh wait, no, this is the Fearless. The total damage reduction 30%. Ooh. Okay. Yeah. So what I might do is put Fearless on Rogers instead of, the other one. And then that way it can still allow him to be effective. I'm pretty much going to be making a clone of Orochi into Rogers, because I don't have a second Lucky Nodding, and I'm getting close to being able to make another Antares and Beetlejuice, but I still need to get that. So yeah, I mean, if I really, really wanted to, yeah, the Tang Lang would actually be a good way to make Rogers more effective, because if you have enough damage reduction, no matter how much damage the enemy does to you, it can't exceed a certain amount. So I mean, I don't know, guys. Like it is, I'm still brainstorming. I'm swapping over all my really good equipment to Orochi. This is the best level equipment that you can have besides the weapons, while the assault shield is pretty darn good. the Aldebaran is going to give Orochi that penetration and health points, and that means his attacks. Because remember, his attacks don't have to be effective. It's how long he survives and how much damage is done to the enemy because of that. So yeah, so what I think I might do is shed off 300,000 leadership from Vega. Or like maybe I might do 400,000 leadership from Vega and get him to like a solid 300k, and then I might later on take off 15,667 leadership from. Wait. You can get odd numbers now? That seems very weird. I don't think a person should be able to get odd numbers. I think there's a glitch in the game because every time you upgrade a commander's leadership, that is by 2%. By 2. So, I don't know why I have, you know, 7s in there. There shouldn't be any odd numbers in that first digit. So, I think the game is messed up, because that is not normal. But hey, I'm gonna roll with it. But yeah, that's kind of weird. Well, yeah, that's kind of weird. So I'm not exactly sure why that is happening. So I'm gonna have to ask the development team about that, because that seems a little unusual. I'm gonna screenshot this though and give it to him and be like, "Yo, what's going on with the game?" But yeah, let's see, I'm trying to think. Where? Oh, here we are. But yeah, so as you guys can see, there is a lot of work coming in shortly on my commanders. And what I think I might do is actually buy the smart transfer chip, and then swap over my stuff over to from Vega over to Orochi. And that's going to get Orochi up to speed pretty darn quick, because you don't really need a massive Vega unless you're really going toe-to-toe with people. And Vega can still be really, really effective even at 300k. And I want to be able to keep my placings in various events besides, you know, the server and Kasatan events. So, Orochi is going to be absolutely amazing for Kasatan, for the server, and for Galactic Campaign. But for the Peak Contest, for the All-Star, and for Starsea, and sometimes World Event, Rogers is going to be really effective, because you're going to be able to have another commander that can help stall the enemy. And, well, Dragon Slayer is so small, she can't really take much of a hit. So that's going to help improve my placings in these events pretty nicely. Yeah, let's get you. Oh, actually, no. Yeah, you're going to be healed up soon. But yeah, so I'm very, very happy with like how all this stuff is working out. And, you know, Vega is always going to be the primo commander for attack. But yeah, I need to get this bad boy all the way to 300k as quick as possible. So I'm very, very happy with like how well both of these are working out. I still can't get over that weird odd digit. You don't ever get odd digit in those areas. But yeah, I think currently, if I really needed to make Vega effective, is that I would do the Holy Grail, because it has damage reduction and it has the health points, and it's not as good as a Tang Lang, but that's what you need is it needs the health points. Actually, no, I might know. I think I might do the Tang Lang on on um on Rogers maybe, because that will give him penetration, so he can actually hit the enemy. And then I might, if I really had to make a second set like right now, I would do the Fearless, and then I would do maybe probably this, probably the Creator, because I don't see anything else. Well, the Body of Phoenix is kind of decent. I don't know, like it is, guys. It's kind of fun being able to run ideas through. But yeah. So, as you guys can see, we are on. I'm so tempted to drop Vega to 200k. I'll put Vega and Roshi at 203 each. I'm the same way, except it's 300. Ooh, G-Workers. Okay. I would say we should do that. Yeah, because like it is, you don't have to have an absolutely massive one-slot busting commander. You can, because that means you can really crush the enemy. But having a solid commander for a commander like Orochi at a high level means you can fight small, and yet you can still fight massive commanders because you have the leadership to do that. So yeah, I mean, you guys are kind of seeing me brainstorm, and having ADHD makes it a little bit more difficult. My Vega already has some of the best stuff for making him a nuclear commander. But yeah, like it is, guys. If there's better equipment that comes up, I might be doing that as well. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what new stuff comes up. And as you guys can see, we are well on our way to making some nasty stuff come up. So I'm very excited to show you guys how my commanders do in the future. And I'm very excited that my Orochi is already doing very, very well. So yeah, that makes me very, very happy. And like I said, I think I'm gonna try to get the Aldebaran, because I've been told that is the best weapon for the defense commanders, and I have enough materials to make 2 of them. I just have to get the stupid blueprints, and those are difficult to get, unfortunately. But once we get them, we're gonna have a nasty, heavy-hitting commander. We're gonna lose the health points, but we're gonna gain. Wait, are we gonna lose the health points? Please tell me we're not gonna lose the health points. No, okay, so we keep the health points, but we're gonna lose the attack. That's what it is. But we're going to gain penetration, and we're going to gain critical weather, and we're going to gain health points. So instead of having defense and dodge, we're going to have it's defense and dodge, right? Oh, sorry. Instead of defense and attack, we're going to have critical weather, and penetration and health points. So that'll still make them quite effective, and that's what we are looking forward to, because the base stats. Yeah, so we should be about on par for health points for the assault shield. So I'm very happy about that, guys. So yeah, we're gonna have some really cool stuff popping up very shortly, and that's going to make our commanders extremely effective. So I will let you guys know when the next video. Let you guys know in the next video, hopefully, once like maybe after Monday, because remember, Mondays are events to increase leadership, and we are trying to get this bad boy right here. Because if you increase his leadership by 10,000 times, you're going to get extra bonuses and stuff on top of that. So that's going to make the commander even more painful to deal with. And like it is, guys, we still have 4 more days more to go, and that'll still give me time to get some good stuff going. And like I told you guys before in the other video, maybe another chest will come up that'll make all this worth it. I'm still thinking on whether I should get the celebration chest, and I'm tempted to, because that'll take care of my food and parts. So next time a troop training event comes up, I can get so much more of my tier 11 into tier 12. And then once I get more money underway, and once I get like more of my bills paid off, then we can actually, look around and see if we can get a little bit of extra equipment. But unfortunately, well, resources, because as you guys can see, I have enough of these bad boys. Hyperspace crystals to get myself to level 8. But I do not have 800 million food, parts, and gas. I do have 160 million electricity, and I have a decent chunk of cash. But still not enough. So that makes things a bit more difficult. But we are well on our way to getting to the Cyan shuttle in real life. And that is going to make my commanders so much more annoying to deal with, I gotta tell you. But anyway, the video is starting to get long and I'm starting to ramble on. But yeah, like, I just wanted to give you guys all that input on what I'm working on and how far we're going with that. So, yeah, this has been Sabin Dimitrov, aka Adins for the Astrowolf. It has been an absolute pleasure to have you guys here. Oops. And, yeah, this has been a video doing, recapping my stuff. Yeah, you guys are going to be seeing some big changes coming up. And I'm very excited to show you guys some really cool stuff that my commanders are going to be doing. But yeah, so, yeah, my vision is doing much better. My vision will continue to clear up. And my visual acuity will continue to improve. My vision for driving will get even better and better, even though I can still see just fine without glasses. I actually can. That's the thing. Like, the doctors all believe that, all the doctors at Costco were like, yeah, your prescription is very, very light. And that's really good. That's very, very good. And, it's amazing how glasses and technology have come, in the last 200 years. And, yeah, we're going to have some really cool stuff on the horizon, guys. And, I'm finally getting money back. I got, the papers ready to go and just need to get those faxed in. And, well, hopefully we can get all these bills paid off and hopefully I can get my life back. But yeah, so, anyway, like I said, guys, you guys stay awesome. And always remember, God bless.